Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're playing as a Terp. And we have been either going first or last in a lot of our games today, but that's fine. That's fine. Looks like quite a good board. I think for third place we'll have a quite a good amount of options. Got double brick wood into the wood port there, which looks fantastic. But I think you would be at risk of a plow if you went 5, 6, 9 down, just in case the guy for 6, 11, 12 wants to just rush right into the wood port. Quite a few good options here for first pick, I think. I quite like the 6 brick, 9 ore, 3 ore. Also the 8 sheep, 5 brick, 10 wheat is pretty good. Pick up 3 unique resources. Can also just pick up the 5, 9, 10. I think it's quite easy for the ore to also just get locked off. So it might not be a bad idea to just pick that up first. Yep. I mean, this is a great pick. 6, 5, 9. You got essentially like the best wood, best brick production. You should be able to be a pretty strong road player with this. Into the wood port as well. For black, I do like 6, 9, 3 as the second pick, because I do think they should be able to get like maybe a touch of wheat on the way back. Possibly. Looking at what's left, I do think it's not a bad idea to take the best ore on the board, because we're third. Like, there's no way fourth pick will lock off the wheat for us, right? So I think this 5, 10, 8 into the sheep port is fantastic. Might not have been a bad idea to point up toward the 3, 1 port, but I do like the idea of just doubling the 8 ore, because I do think ore will probably be quite tradable this game. I do think it'll be quite tradable. For fourth, I think something like the 8, 5, 10 and in the top right, and also the 8 ore, 3 sheep forward would be pretty good. You essentially get a touch of all 5 resources. You got the sheep and ore on coordinated 8s, but I think you would be lacking wheat. You would be lacking wheat, unfortunately. You would be lacking wheat. So maybe something like the 8, 3, 4 and maybe the 4, 8, 5 point up into the 4, 3, like the 4 wheat, 3 sheep. Or that could have also been nice. And then you can expand also into the ore port. I mean, it's never great porting the ore away, but if you're mass producing it, it wouldn't be the worst thing. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Yeah, I think for us it's like a no-brainer. The 4, 11, 5, just getting onto the coordinated 5s for road. Also double wheat, and then we can make our way into 4, 8, because I don't think anybody takes it. I do feel like the 4, 8 could be an out for black. It could be an out. Yeah, it could be an out, because they'll just need to do a couple of wood trades. Go into the brick port. They have a 3, 1 port, but I do think it's a bit lackluster on the weak side of things, because I don't think they're really going to be able to get wood at this point, so they might as well just try and secure some wheat. So yeah, it's a bit of a risk, but the way we've set this up, we kind of already know that even if we don't get the 4, 8, it's not game-changing for us. It's not game-changing. Okay, black's going for the 6, 11, 12. I assume he wants to just make the 6 massive for the brick port, but I'm not a huge fan of this. You might also be thinking 6, 3, 11 will be left. I could see a case for it, but I think orange would just break those dreams. I think that's the issue of being, like, not going, like, as in going second, right? Because whoever goes before after you is just gonna screw you over. Like for orange, for sure, I do think the 9, 10, 11 would have been a stronger pick. But why would he do that when he can just pick up 2 cells, right? First, I think the no-brainer block is just a 6 brick. Stealing from black here, I don't actually think this is a... Yeah, it's probably a mistake, because I think black's pretty much out the game here. I quite like blue setup, but I think he'll be a bit slow to get up. Like, he's not even pointing a direction toward, like, a 3-1 port. And I do think he's probably going to be a bit lackluster on the weak side of things. Black steals from us, 5 brick. I mean, this is fine, yeah. Black, the 5, we already have 2 bricks in hand. So, we need 5 for the wood anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world, yep. We should still be able to settle with the 10. Should still be able to settle with the 10. Yep, black goes for a trade with us. Okay, well, city for him, that's fine, not an issue. Black is just kind of like not really a threat. I don't feel like this game. Kind of go from orange here, just because if the 9s roll, we could be in trouble. And also, they're going to be taking the 9, 10, 11, which is great production for them. Great production for them. Yep, black's going toward the brick wall. Yep. Nice block. I think in this game we do have a pretty good army game here, because we're in double wheat, strongest sheep, strongest ore, and then the coordinated 5s just help us settle a lot quicker. We might be able to snipe the 9, 10, 11 in the middle of the map, and that would be just huge for us, huge. But I don't know if we can beat orange's production for roads. I don't think we can. Yeah, I mean, we make all 5 resources, so like we are pretty even at this point, pretty self-sufficient, especially being on like double wheat. And now we're on the 8 sheep as well. We just, as long as our numbers roll, we're in a pretty good spot here. Wow, falls are rolling. Falls are great. You can never have too much wheat. If I can get 3 ore here, I mean, it's a city for both of us, and I go after him, so I'm not really at risk of it being stolen. Yeah, I don't think I want to do it, because I know this is likely for his second city, right? Or he's going to be popping. Like, I need cards for myself here as well. Like, I need cards. I mean, I don't mind doing a city for city, just because I don't think he's in a strong position. He's essentially already been ploughed by orange. Yep, big five. I think we just drop a road toward the sheep port. I'm just thinking blue essentially makes brick when we make brick. So the plough is not likely. Just because we make roads at the same time. I say not likely, that doesn't mean it's impossible. Doesn't mean it's impossible. But we are pretty close to just securing the settle on the sheep port. Again, the way you should position yourselves is that like you don't need that second settle spot. So if you do get ploughed, your game's not over. I think a mistake a lot of players make is they position themselves in a point where if they get ploughed, the game's effectively like over and they're out the game. Now they're dead player. So you should always just account for it. And we get a good trade off here with black 2 for 2. You get the city, I get a city, and I get to stay under it as well. So I'm not really at risk. No brainer trade for me. Also, it looks as though on paper black is pacing ahead, but I still don't like their position too much. Big settle here. Here we get soloed by blue. I don't think I should say anything. I don't think I should say anything. Okay, they might be going for the plow, which is fair enough, fair enough. But we're 1-5 roll off it. We're 1-5 roll off it. And Orange has got the settle on the 9 and 11. Yep. That makes sense. It's not like we could outproduce them on the break. Like sixes have been rolling. Yeah, I don't really need to make trades for brick and wood. As I just need the fives to roll. It's just the benefit of being on coordinated numbers, right? Coordinated fives for the road. Coordinate fives. Yep, big 8 roll, big 8 roll. Just take 2 devs. Road builder, okay, I can work with that. I probably should have just bought 1 dev first and then just seen what I got before I deved again. But we kind of do have a lead here now in army, because I don't think Black's buying any devs anytime soon. I think he's just going to try and sell it first. He really needs the breakport to get his game going here. And then, like, I guess at 9 he has his ore, 6 will essentially be his wheat sheep. I think it's just way too slow, like, yeah. And heavily reliant on 6s. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do like Orange's setup quite well. It just, now that he's on the 9 ore, he has the wood port. He has a pretty good road game. He has a very good road game. He has a very good road game. Because he can build down toward, like, toward the wheat port. I don't think he's really at risk of getting plowed by Black. You can also expand toward, like, the 6-2 in the top left, or even toward the 5-2 for the 3-1 port. Yeah, he's taken the middle of the board, which is quite strong. It's quite strong. Oh, we've got no cards. 0 card meta here. 0 card meta. 8 block, yep, that's fine. Another 7. Okay, you love to see it when you have 0 cards, because we kind of know we're going to be the rob here. It's because we're 2 dev cards up. I think at this point our real competition is probably going to be orange and blue. Like, blue still has a pretty good spot as well, especially if he settles onto the sheep port before we do. Like, currently he's 3 cards up on us. So it's a possibility. How we block the 9 just to sell blue, but we steal from orange because he's ahead. And like the 9 wood block is just massive for us. It's massive. Just because it kind of stops him from moving around too much. It just slows Orange's game down quite a bit. Black's got his salaries on 5 points. At this point, Black is just going to be looking to get development cards. But because he has to just keep porting his brick, I don't think he's going to be too quick about it. Like, we should be able to just pace ahead. Also, if you set it up like the 4-11-5, we can make a play for road as well. Also, if we just drop the road builder down to block Orange's path, then we're not in the worst spot for road. Yeah, Blue's plowed us effectively. Maybe we get some plow equity here. Maybe we get some sympathy from the rest. Okay, we're rolling here. It's great for us. Fantastic. I'm thinking we could plow Black on the 3-1 port here. Yeah, it might not be the worst idea, because we essentially get a 3-1 port, we go into the 3 ore. Also, it sets us up for like a road play as well. Because now we have settle, we can take city. Yeah, what I want to try here is maybe to get like a city pop. Yeah, I think this is a good city spot for us. Just doubles the 5s. We take road here for 8. It kind of puts pressure on Orange now as well to take road as quick as he can. But now, like, because we've dropped our 2 cities, we're mass producing roads on the 5s now. And the 5 brick is not really likely to be a block, and also the 5 wood wouldn't be the greatest block for them, I don't think. Like, they're much better off. We're more inclined to block off our 8 or maybe 4 wheat. Yeah. Typically I wouldn't take road this early. But I think it just sets us up nicely for like a double play, and also we're gonna be the target here anyway, so might as well put some pressure on orange to like drop some roads. And instead they've seeded up, which is fine. They're fine. That's fine as well. Block the 9 wood, just slows down again orange's roads. Slows blue down as well. I don't think black's a threat. Orange didn't have cards, so we took a card from black, which is fine. Big 11. We pretty much win on this turn here. Like orange needed to extend here, or take road essentially, and he essentially ported his wood for an ore for the second city. I do think black would have been inclined to trade for brick, but I don't think he tried. I don't think he tried. Yeah, they're looking for wood now, but I think it's just a bit late for that. It is a bit late for that. We take army and just win. Just let them know that I have a road. I do not have a road. I don't think they can muster it up. I don't think they can muster up road here. Yeah, I think there's a big mistake by orange. I'm not sure why he did that. He just essentially I guess he wanted to lock down the second city, and now go for road. But now it's a bit late. It's a bit late now. I think it's a bit late. Yeah, black just dead. There's nothing they can do now. I mean, at this point, yeah, game's done. There's no way black was taking road, and we've rolled a 5 as well. So even if they did, it would have been in vain. It would have been in vain. GG. 17-minute game. That's pretty quick. I think that's the fastest win we've had. Yeah. I mean, we were going to be the target anyway. That's why we just took road early. I don't think I had an intention of keeping road, especially against orange. But we were 2 cities up on them, so it was always... Oh, our 10s did not road at all. Wow, that makes sense. That's pretty unfortunate for blue. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.